Many salutations to viewers and coins of the vault alike. I am Tatsumari, the self-proclaimed keeper of Maplestory lore. There are many who do it, but I am the only one who does it like me. Ha ha ha! So, today we are going to be wrapping up some last-minute things from the main story of Maplestory. In Blac Heaven, there's like one or two little things that get wrapped up just to make things a little flavor text. I believe there was also one other thing for Haven, which I believe is like a epilogue thing. Has to do with the junkyard that surrounds Blac Heaven now, where they landed and got blowed up and all this different stuff. And then from there, once we get all that done, we're going to be heading into the same pavilion and be starting Heroes of Maple, which is like the next chapter in the whole deal. And the reason I'm starting it is because there are some things that happen later in the main story of the game. They do make reference back to Heroes of Maple and Blac Heaven, though it's not like really, really heavily things. But it makes better sense if you already know where it's from. So, that is why I am doing the blockbuster content and not just sticking to just the main game. But, a big ol' welcome to Suo Nova and Mama Rednecks! Yay! Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? And, yeah, that's what we're going to be up to. But, before we get too much further into it, we need to do one thing, and that is let Twitch take its pound of flesh. So for those of you on YouTube, and those of you who are not immune to ads, those of you on YouTube and those of you who are immune to ads, you guys will see me convening with my dragon brethren for a short while. But those of you who aren't immune to ads, well, you'll be back shortly. You're not going to miss anything. So, don't go anywhere. We shall be back after these massages. All right, sorry that took so long, guys. I actually had, I forgot to actually hit the button on the side over here to start the ad break so it wouldn't take so long. But, yeah, we are done. We are there. We are good. We are here. So, let us continue on. Let me push some buttons over here. There we are. And now, we did check out this last week. We did check out this Where Did She Go? To kind of finish off what happened to Orchid at the end of Blac Heaven. However, there is this Blac Heaven Running Champ. I believe it's like a little reward you get for finishing up one of the things. So, let's check it out. It might be a medal, it might be a chair, I don't know exactly sure.
It was really impressive how you invaded the grinder and ran to the end of the deck. You're amazing. Take this gift.
Okay, and the pulverizer mount. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's just a simple thing. Yay! Alright, so we have one last thing we need to check out, which is Haven. I'm pretty sure this is all stuff that is all kind of wrapping up at the end of Blac Heaven. So let's check it out. Haven, a new home.
Dear Squishy, it's me, One Eye. How have you been? Everywhere I go, I hear stories of all the great things you have done. You really inspired us to move last time, what with leading those bad guys back to our home. No hard feelings though, because now you have our own refuge. Some of the other bots joined us, and now it's like a quaint robot town. You want to come visit? Like right now? I hope so, because I attached a teleporter to this letter and it should trigger right about... Come see me, One Eye, when you visit. I'm the one with the one eye.
Alright. Alright, Haven, here we are. Now this is, let's see. And for those of you who don't remember, yes, this is still the same character that I had before. I just have some, event NX items on me now, so I get I can look like a college student. All right, One Eye, what's up, cooking?
Squishy, long time no see. And not my fault this time. Did you enjoy my letter? I hope so. I love surprises. And you being here is a big surprise for all the other robots.
Hold on, let me turn this down just a tad, because I remember this is going to get loud for you guys.
Pretty neat place, right? We set up shop here after our home got leveled. Then other robots freed from the Blac Heaven and Gelimer found their way here. We're like an extra huge happy family. A lot of robots started discovering their emotions. They naturally came together, and this place is the result. It's cute and all, but I'm crazy busy now. Believe it or not, the destruction of Blac Heaven made things worse around here, not better. Gelimer's robots have been hunting us, taking our friends into the wreck for very bad things, I assume.
Off in the distance you hear something falling, then...
What was that?
Hey, we got a level! Yay!
Alright. Did you hear that? That was so loud it made me wish I had only one ear, too. Something ungood must have happened. Oh, and everyone is out patrolling. Squishy, will you help? You're trustworthy. Find out what that horrible ominous noise was. I can send you there if that's okay.
Alright, let's go check it out!
I knew I could count on you, Squishy. Please, let me know if it's something horrible.
Alright, let's go!
You arrived at the impact location. Move forward.
Do-do-do. 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 Oh, hello. Something in the ground. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it looks like legs sticking out. Something is stuck in the ground. Something is sticking out of the ground. Seems like robot legs.
Well, let's yank it out.
Whew! I almost ate it there. What is this place?
You mean the scrapyard? It's a big junkyard. Who are you?
Yeah. Who am I? Who am I anyway?
That's what I asked.
Who am I? My head hurts. I can't be here. I have to get going. Yes, I must go. Otherwise, something bad will happen. Everything explode. Or two. I must return.
Calm down.
That's easy for you to say. Where do I have to go?
Team Beta here. A-rank elimination target found. Location information transfer complete. Initiate elimination first. The Xenoroids have gotten this far? What happened?
Ah! What's that? Buddy, help me out!
Alright, here we go.
Ah, don't mind me. I'll be heading over here.
Alright. Little skill lag there. Alright. Cool. Is that it?
Ooh, that was really scary. You're stronger than I thought. Phew, you're awfully strong. I have no idea who you are, but I think I like you. Nice and dependable.
Reinforcements have arrived. Leading team is down. Continuing elimination protocols.
Ah, we're doomed for reals.
Not if we book it out of here.
How far are we gonna go?
Almost there.
Still in pursuit.
Hey, over here! Get out of the way! Yes, everyone, now!
Bang, bang, bong.
Pursuit failed. Pursuit mailed. Next move. Got it. All members returning.
Phew, that was a close one. I've never seen those Xenoroids outside of Blac Heaven. What happened?
Don't look at me. I got nothing.
Son?
Do what now? Who are you?
I must be mistaken. We look nothing alike. I must be getting old. Who is this robot?
I'll tell you.
Told him the story. So that sound was this robot hitting the ground? And the Xenoroids were after him? Too much excitement for one day.
Wow, look at his poor head. His chipset is all crunched up. Maybe we should call him, no memory?
Really? That's a terrible name. All I know is I'm in a hurry. I have to get somewhere. It doesn't really explain anything, does it?
He is not well. More importantly, no memory is indeed a terrible name. Let me handle the naming. You handle the love and respect part. Let's see. We'll call you...
Oh, no, please. I see where this is going. I have a name. Just look, I really, really have to head back. I must go back for reasons.
Dummy. He's a dummy. Bitterbot, sweetie, you just met him. Save some of that for later.
Oh, for never. That hurts, kid. Why am I even here? I should be that place. My head bits.
Though Dummy is a pretty cute name, we can spell it with an IE. Alright. So we have one eye, we have 3 arms, and now we have Dummy. Welcome back, Squishy. Sonova! Welcome! What's up?
Well, it wasn't my idea, so it's not optimal, but if everyone likes Dummy already, we can stick with that. Considering all the Xenoroids, he must have done something pretty bad. But without the chipset, his memory is a total mess. We have no way of knowing his story. Chipsets break when robots do, so it's difficult to find replacements. But with enough pieces, I bet we could get something working. Well, it'll take time, but robots have plenty of that. Oh, I forgot to thank you. Without your help, well, I'd hate to think what would have happened to him. Nothing good. All of these incidents add up, which is why we need so much help around here. I've got an eye for people, and I know you're a good one. I'll spread the word, and you'll have plenty of commissions to choose from. I have some favors to ask, but the patrol bots all around the scrapyard are the ones that really need help. It would be much appreciated. By which I mean we will give you lots of good stuff. We know how you people work. Thanks for rescuing this robot. He reminds us a lot of our son. I'm happy to see you around again, Squishy. I'll be sure to let you know if I have too much on my hands to handle.
Alright. Dummy! What you got for me, buddy? Oops, nope. I don't want to talk to you. Come on.
Everyone's so weird. We've never met and they're still giving me a hard time. Now they call me Dummy. You don't seem like bad robots. Just weird as all heck. They want to fix my chipset though, and that's a good thing. Wonder how long that'll take. They did mention that the more commissions you take on, the faster my chipset will get fixed. When it's time, I'll go back. Yeah, I have to go back. I will. I'll call you when I get my head on straight again. I'll need your help then. I will go back, no matter what. So where did I say I was going? Can you come by and check on me once in a while? These weirdo bots around here might drive me nuts.
Alright. Alright. So, for now... Squishy's feet. Okay, here we go.
That day was crazy, Squishy. I thought my eyes were going to pop out of that behemoth when that behemoth fell from the sky. Well, I thought they'd fall out again. Wait, what? You don't remember it? Well, then let me tell you everything that happened. I've memorized every single detail so that no one can hear about your great deeds. Want to hear about how you took down Blac Heaven?
No, I don't. Okay, so... that pretty much wraps up there, I think. Yeah. So all that really does is open up some weekly missions you can do so that you can go over here and get Absolab gear, which is level 160 gear. It does take a while to get, just because you need to be able to also defeat the Lotus boss over on YouTube. Helium? Helium? I think that's how you say it. I'm probably getting it all wrong, but hey, how you doing? But yeah, that's pretty much all it does for this. So, now that we've got that completed, let's head back to the conference room where we can get Heroes of Maple started. Yay!
Alrighty.
Hayden Hart, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? You're just in time for starting Heroes of Maple, one of the big blockbuster contents of Maplestory. Now, unlike Blac Heaven, Heroes of Maple mostly has you playing as other characters for the story. You yourself, as your character, don't really make an appearance in the whole storyline. So keep that in mind. All right, here we go. Heroes of Maple. Starting with Act 1. Yvonne and Mir follow Afrin's aura to Slumbering Dragon Island. There, they run into someone unexpected there. All right. Let's go. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who are probably unaware with some of the heavier stuff that happens in Maplestory, some of this stuff actually hits pretty hard. I know it has a cutesy art style, but the storylines actually hit pretty hard. So you have been warned. You may shed a few tears. Hey guys, yesterday I tasted first time peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Nice! Let's get some hype in the chat for Jinx and her peanut butter jelly sandwich. Let's go! Alrighty. But anyways, like I said, you have been warned. Some of the stories in Maplestory can get quite heavy, and they can get quite sad. So you have been warned. Right, here we go! After a very long fight, my allies and I succeeded in sealing the fallen transcendent, the Black Mage. But it wasn't a victory without sacrifice. The Black Mage's curse slowly froze our bodies and minds. Only by my dragon companion Afrian sacrificing himself did I avoid being frozen. When the fighting was done, all we had left was the title of heroes. So, I wandered the world alone. As I went, I told tales of my allies, and basked in the peace we had fought for. Yet, despite the source of evil vanishing, monsters continued to appear. Conflict persisted across the land. I chased every lead I could find, searching for whatever evil lingered in this world. But I couldn't find a trace of the Black Mage's power. With each successive dead end, a worry crept to the forefront of my mind. Until I became all but certain the chains of darkness will return to constrict Maple World once again. All that's left is to confirm my suspicions.
This is it. The center of Victoria Island. The heart of Maple World itself. There's no better place for her to spread the aura of life across Maple World than here. There seems to be a barrier. Maybe there's a way in. Path was left open. Did she know I was coming?
Uninvited guests aren't usually welcome here. I'm impressed you managed to find me.
Your energy is unmistakable, Miss World Tree. I was surprised when I heard you disappeared from Altair Camp. We were worried you'd been swept up in some kind of conspiracy, like Rena.
I simply thought it wouldn't be wise to mingle with mortals. Though, there was one person I wouldn't have minded getting to know.
I won't ask you to mingle, but the world needs you.
It needs 10 of me, if such a thing were possible. The corrupted Transcendent, and his war took so many lives. I shudder to imagine the number. New life doesn't spring up overnight. To accelerate the restoration even a little, I must regain my strength as quickly as I can. I'm sure you've already surmised why I'm here. This is the ideal place to set down the roots of life. Here, they grow outward and thrive.
I know. I also know that your time is running out.
You're sharp, magician. I don't know if there will ever be another mortal quite like you. I will hibernate to recover my powers. Even I don't know when I'll awaken. It could be a century from now, or a millennium. I may die alongside the world, far before there's any chance to save it.
I can't deny that possibility. The balance of the world has been shifting. Perhaps it began when the Black Mage sealed Rena. Or perhaps the inciting incident has been long forgotten. Regardless, the state of Maple World has begun to falter. That's why I came looking for you. To discover how we can restore balance.
Were I my same old self, I'd have feigned ignorance. But look where that has gotten us. Still, it's not my place to explain all that's happened. But there is one hint I can give you. The ruins of memory. Abraxas.
What?
Find it, and you might find the answers you're seeking.
Thank you, Miss World Tree.
Good luck to you. I never want to see lives withering away against my will ever again.
I won't let that happen. Not after my friends and I risked our lives for the sake of peace. I should be going. Sorry for delaying your rest. I'll keep your whereabouts to myself so you can slumber in peace. It'll be safer that way.
Wait a moment. Can I ask a favor of you? Even if I regain my strength, there's no way of knowing if I will awaken at an opportune moment. Someone will need to come find me if I am needed. Please, entrust the knowledge of my location to someone worthy, so it can be passed down to future generations.
That won't be necessary. I know my friends will find you. And even if they don't, I'm sure there will be another who can.
Oh, that's us. That's when we played the Blac Heaven. Not the Blac Heaven. The, what's it called? The Root Abyss storyline.
Farewell, then.
Could he mean the 6 heroes that sealed the Black Mage? Perhaps I'll sleep peacefully after all.
Okay.
For a ragged old husk, you're pretty resilient.
Do you even realize what you're doing?
Of course I do. I'm hunting, like I always do. Got a problem with that?
You don't understand a thing. It's all far beyond your comprehension. Each being has a power suited for them, and yours is not the dominion over life itself.
Shut up! You're the one who doesn't understand, Transcendent. The roles of predator and prey aren't decided at birth. I decide what I'm going to be!
Okay, I think that's new. Okay. Cool. That's new. At least from what I remember.
There's nothing here.
The sentries must be jumping at shadows.
Of course. No outsider would come here through the snow. Unless they have a death wish. Still, keep your guard up. Damien's orders.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Hayden, the reason I was saying like that's new is because I haven't played this in a while, and recently a couple of the characters that are featured in this story have gotten their character storyline rewritten, and some of it has been retconned to be different. So that is why I'm replaying this, and I believe that the first time that I recorded this, I do have it up on my on my YouTube channel already. But I do not believe those cutscenes were a part of it to begin with. So, yeah, that's more so what I'm referring to. All right, so Mir.
All clear.
Operation Hide and Seek successful.
Oh wow, they made Mir much younger in this one.
So speak for yourself. I can't feel my feet.
Don't worry. My fire breath will warm you right up.
You'd be serving roast Evan with a side of snow.
I was just joking. Besides, you're just skin and bone. What kind of meal would that be?
Knock it off and focus up. Those were demons. What are they doing on Slumbering Dragon Island?
They must be after Afran. Let's hurry, Master.
The voice acting's new. Slumbering Dragon Island, the cold snap. All right. So let's see, AS, Shift, and Alt. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
What's up with these monsters?
They live on these islands. But I've never seen them act like this.
I bet it's that mark on their forehead. It's controlling them. Well, no choice. We've got to break through.
Wow. Oh, it's coming down hard.
Did you notice, Master? The snow seems to stop. The monsters freeze when the blizzard gets bad. You think them? Don't forget. I can't read it that fast.
We got frozen. Oh no, we've been frozen again. Okay, I think there is a way to avoid the snow, but I don't remember what it is. Okay, do I just go down like this? Yes, okay, that's what it is.
Ah! Got frozen.
I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Ah! Oh no! We got frozen. All right, cool. Just gotta remember when it stops, we're getting ready for a blast of snow. And we gotta hunker down. Ah! Okay, because I can't read those callouts fast enough. They go by too quick, so sorry about that. Oh no, I stood up too soon. Ah, no. Come on, let go. Like, also, when Heroes of Maple came out, it was a fun way to check out the other hero classes and see what they were capable of.
We're almost there.
Almost where? It's a dead end.
Let's look around.
Crunchy snow, very satisfying.
Oh, I think I see the entrance to the cave up there.
Think you can climb up?
What? You're not gonna carry me?
Not in this wind. I'm too small.
You can do it. I believe in you.
How about if I just go and scout ahead?
What? Hey, Mir, wait up! Oh, you ungrateful little... I'm never buying you cheesecake again!
Okay. Let's go. Climbing it shall be.
What was that trembling just now? It sounded like someone moaning in pain. Something must have happened to Afrian. Let's move. Uh-oh, and speaking of pain...
Okay, so we just gotta avoid some falling stuff. Yeah. Whoa. That would have been painful. Oh, and by the way, the thing with cheesecake with Mir, it's kind of a running joke that Mir really loves cheesecake, but tends to eat the whole thing at once.
Mir! How could you ditch me like that? I almost died!
Shh! Look over there.
At what? The snow?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy! That's an
The
army.
demon army.
Good thing we took the long way around.
There's so many of them. You think the Alliance knows?
They might never find out if we get caught. These guys would string us up and roast us both.
Let's not think about that. Just back away, very quietly.
Let's take it slow, Mir. These caves could be crawling with enemies.
Can you see anything?
Just that torch.
Hey. Let's press onward. Oh, that... that's weird. Oh no! That stuff appears and disappears. That's not fun. Ah! Okay. Okay, gotta wait for that thing to come back.
Whoa, hold up! Demon soldiers! I don't think we should risk a battle. Let's turn back.
But there's no time.
Just because we're in a hurry doesn't mean we ought to rush.
It's him, Afrian. Oh, I have a bad feeling, Evan.
I feel it too, Mir. He's in pain. All right, stay close. We're pushing through.
All right, all right. I think I hear strange sounds from behind. Am I making that? All right, let's go. All right, Master. Ready to fight? All right, let's go. Ah, there we go. That's what I kind of was missing. Come on. There we go. All right. All right, let's go. Ah! More soldiers! And for those of you interested in playing in the class, Yvonne has kind of like a whole synergy thing going on between Mir and him. So a lot of his... It's kind of a dual class. It's like a 1.5 class, really. Where you're... a lot of your powers sync up with Mir. Let me see. Let me turn this down just a tad more. Looks like its game is a little... Looks like the game was a little loud for you guys. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. I think, anyways. Master, I'm afraid of what we're going to find. Afrin needs us, Mir. We have to press on no matter what's waiting ahead.
Afrian!
Damn, sister!
He's still alive! Afrian, open your eyes! We're here!
Is that you, successor of Freud? And Mir, my child?
Afrian.
Save your tears. I'm not dead yet.
Afrian, just please hold on. We'll figure something out.
I'm afraid not. I know my body too well. I can't withstand this infection any longer.
What are you saying?
My time has finally come. But don't cry. I have long awaited this moment. The only reason I held on was for you two.
You were waiting for us?
Yes. I have something to tell you. I'd planned to wait until you were fully grown, but it's now or never. Here. These are the final memories Freud left behind.
Test. Are we on?
Huh? That voice.
If you can hear me, it means you're my successor.
Freud.
Through Afrian, I've inscribed my voice into the Covenant. This is a recording, and it won't be a long one. Listen carefully. If Afrian's given you this message, the Black Mage is a threat again. All I have to give you are these memories. And I know it'll be hard to make sense of them. But you're not alone. I'm sure my friends will help you.
His friends?
5 of them who sealed the Black Mage with me. They will all continue to fight for Mapleworld. When you gather them, delve deeper into the core of these memories. I know you can do it. Now, the time has come. I'll be waiting for you.
Master, are you all right? What's happening?
It's never pleasant, having memories lodged into your brain. And no, I don't know what's in them. I'm only the courier. But if Freud asks me to pass them on, I'm sure they're important. Maybe important enough to die for.
Oh, hey. No. We're all getting out of here together.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
You!
Damien, the leader of the demon army.
Wait, magic eye patch? Crimson sword? You're the one who attacked Rev and kidnapped the World Tree! Why are you doing this?
Why? Maybe just because I'm stronger than you. Only the strong prevail. Weakness is a sin. You humans taught us that lesson when you drove us away all those centuries ago. Though, I have to say, Dragon, you're the first to endure so fiercely.
Afrian is a great onyx dragon. You'll never infect him.
Right?
We'll see about that. Let's cut to the chase, kid. Tell me about the memories you just got.
What? How do you know about Freud's memories?
Let him go already.
What should I do?
I'm fine. Go, Evan. Fulfill your duty as Dragon Master.
You fought so hard to deliver us this message, Afrian. I won't leave you behind in the hands of someone like Damien.
You heard him, demon. Our wills won't be so easily swayed.
Oh, really? Then what do you say to this, Dragon? Eliminate these whelps, and I'll breathe some life into your old bones.
I refuse.
I thought you might say that.
Stop it!
What a letdown. Is that all Freud's successor can do?
You okay, Mir? What's with that sword?
His power is too great. You cannot face him as you are now.
He's right. You're no Dragon Master. And you never will be. because I'm going to bury you both.
Children, thank you for being here in my final moments.
What?
Damien, if you thought your corruption could break my will, you are sorely mistaken. You may take my life, but you'll never take my spirit. Join me in this tomb for all.
Don't do it!
Mir, it does my heart well. Never forget your pride as an onyx dragon. I was able to keep my promise, Freud. Now, I can finally join you.
Who's cutting onions in here?
Huh?
Aphrian transported us here with the last of his power.
But that means... we have to save him, Mir!
Evan, it's too late. I can't sense him anymore.
No. It's a cave-in!
We've got to go!
Mir, let's hurry. All right, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go! Ah, come on! Yeah, this story tends to do that. Yeah. The final stretch. Let's make a break for it. There's so much ice in the way. Just get out. Just get out of the way.
I don't want to be here when it goes boom.
Afrian. Mir, are you okay?
I can't believe he's gone. My chest hurts so bad.
Yeah, she basically had to watch her dad die. That's basically what it amounted to.
Mine too. I'll never forgive that demon for what he's done.
He was in such pain for so long. How was he able to keep holding on?
For one, he had his pride as king of the Onyx. But more importantly, he would have done anything to pass Freud's memories on to us. I won't let his sacrifice be in vain. Freud said to gather the heroes that sealed the Black Mage. We've got to be strong, Mir. We've got to find the heroes.
All right.
What a waste of time. Much better.
I told you you were in over your head.
Yap all you want, but that's all you can do. I'm the one with the power here.
Don't make me laugh. You are nothing without that sword. Freud's successor has already received his message. You will not succeed.
Really now? You're putting your faith in that wimp? Or do you actually believe in those so-called heroes? What a joke! A transcendent praying to be saved by a bunch of mortals. You don't deserve your powers. Give it up already. I'm going to devour the world soon enough.
Hope yet remains. I know it.
Okay. All right. So, Chapter 1, or Act 1 of Heroes of Maple complete. And so, we have an ad break coming up here pretty shortly. So what I'm going to do, I need to take a break to go fill up my water bottle some more and to kind of reset myself because, you know, that was, I don't know about you. That stung, not quite as much as it used to, but that stung me pretty hard. Maybe you guys need a chance to kind of reset and get the dagger out of your heart. But after the break, we are going to do, it's kind of like Act 1.5, really what it boils down to. And yeah, that's where we're going to be at. So I'm going to run a little ad break over here. I'm going to go get some more water. And then when we come back, we'll get into, oh, there it is, Act 1.5. We shall do that, and yeah, find out some more of the Heroes of Maple. So don't go anywhere. We shall be back after these massages. All right, we are back and ready to do some more stuff. Now, sorry, Black Iris over here. I didn't see your messages right off the bat. Was you saying that you were a DA main or a Demon Avenger? I'm sorry about that, but I do have a headcanon of mine that I'd like to share. No, it is not supposed to be writing and reading. I don't know why it stayed that way. Huh. I think I forgot to change it. Oh well. There we go. Now I've changed it. Changed it over on Twitch. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it was that. I thought I changed it, but I guess I didn't. Anyway, I have the headcanon that the Demon Slayer is actually the original class. However, and like you play the whole storyline through as the Demon Slayer. However, my own headcanon for the game, at least, is that the Demon Slayer, once he defeated the Black Mage, I have a sneaking suspicion that some of the power that he had came from the Black Mage. So that after he defeated the Black Mage, he lost that power and he had to basically reinvent himself, because now he was so much weaker without that power, and his fury became warped in a way. Like, think of metal when you bend it. If you take metal and you bend it a certain way and then you try to bend it back, it's never ever the same. Like, it's never fully, no longer has the same strength, and it no longer has the same shape. That's my headcanon for that. So, in order to reinvent himself and keep his strength up, he became the Demon Avenger. And now uses his own health pool as his strength. That is my headcanon. Whether or not that is actually like the full thing or not, that's a different story altogether, but that is my own personal headcanon for it. Alright, so let's get ready to rumba on Act 1.5 of Heroes of Maple. Yvonne is determined to gather the heroes. He travels throughout Maple World seeking them out. Alright, let's go! A while later, at the conference pavilion.
If what you've said is true, there's no room left for doubt. The demons are being led by Commander Damien. So not only did he harm Shinsu and abduct the World Tree, now he's after Freud's memories.
Okay, so what they're referring to is the event that led to Cygnus now having this kind of, like, sun goddess appearance for her. There is a animation, I believe it is in the Cygnus Knight storyline, toward the end of it, I believe, where Cygnus herself finds Shinsu dead, and because of that, like, her powers go berserk, and she revives Shinsu, and thus also awakens herself. It's like, I have to think about it, I think it's like a partially awakened transcendent in waiting kind of deal. So her powers at this stage in the storyline are kind of like, they haven't fully formed, and they're kind of in a state of flux. So, and even as Commander Cygnus, she's, her powers aren't, like, quite fully there. She doesn't fully understand her powers yet, but at this stage, it's even more so. At least, that's my understanding.
We may be nearing the precipice of all-out war with the demon army.
It hasn't been that long since the Blac Heaven incident. What could they be planning?
We lack the intel to say for certain. What we do know is that the enemy is already on the move. There have been sightings all over Maple World.
Evan, Mir, I'm sorry I couldn't do more to aid in Afrian's rescue.
It's all because I was too weak. If only I was a better Dragon Master. Maybe I would have been able to do something in time.
Evan,
I know. There's no time for me to sit around blaming myself. But going forward, I won't let there be any more sacrifices. Freud told me in his memory to find the heroes. So I'm going to find them, and we'll get to the bottom of what Damien and the Black Mage are up to. But in the meantime, the Alliance should get ready to fight the Demon Army, just in case.
Is it truly wise to leave uncovering the Black Mage's plan to Evan and the heroes? The heroes are not what they once were. The curse has worn away their strength over the centuries. And now the enemy is aware of Freud's memories. Evan operating on his own may be exactly what they want.
I think we can help each other. You help me find the heroes, and I'll share what we learned from Freud's memories.
It would be advantageous to have a small, experienced squad to gather intel for us. Empress, the decision is yours.
we will assist in your search for the heroes. In the meantime, we will hold the line against the Black Mage's forces.
Thank you, Empress.
We'll mobilize for a defensive posture at once. Evan, we're counting on you to discover what the Black Mage is plotting. As for the whereabouts of the heroes...
All right. Intel has been shared. A few days later. Act 1.5. Heroes Reunion.
Welcome aboard, Evan. Neinhardt says you're off to meet some legendary heroes. For now, just sit back and relax. Should be a smooth flight.
Thanks for the lift. Mir wouldn't let me ride on his back.
He's way heavier than he looks. Lugging him around really takes it out of you.
Lugging me around? What am I, a suitcase?
Ha! You're a dragon master, all right. I've never seen anyone choke with a dragon before. Oh, and once you've decided where you want to drop anchor, just give me the word.
All right. Well, we've got our choice of Iran. Maybe Iran, Luminous, Mercedes, and Phantom. Who should we go first, guys? There's Iran, which is Rian Island. Somewhere in Elenia, which is Luminous, I believe. Okay, we got one vote for Iran. Elul, who is Mercedes. That is also around Elenia, but it's kind of like out of the way. Magenta? Or you mean Magatia? That would be, I believe that is Phantom. Okay, so we got one for Phantom and we got one for Iran. What does everybody else say? Iran, she is the polearm hero. I've always imagined her as kind of like this 6'7" woman. Iran? Okay, we got two for Iran. Anybody else? Maybe not 6'7", more like 6'4". But 3 for Iran? Okay. We got more for Iran here. Ink, you are temporarily banned from all activities. All right, so. All right. Iran it is.
You're headed to the outskirts of Rien, right? Rien Island. That's Neinhardt's homeland, right? I've heard rumors that a demon army attacked it recently. Let's hope there isn't any major damage. All right then, let's set off.
Though much had been forgotten, the hero remained steadfast, adapting to the changes in Maple World over the course of centuries, while slowly recalling memories of the past.
Ugh, why did those demons attack Rien?
Calm down, Auron. You were there and stopped them, so nothing bad happened, remember? And stop taking out your anger on ice blocks. I'm freezing my axe off over here.
How else am I supposed to vent? Those demons must have been taking orders from Damien, right? He's their leader. Ugh, he thinks he can attack defenseless civilians while hiding behind his minions. That pisses me off!
Get a hold of yourself already. We have a visitor.
Huh? Who?
Auron, you're all right.
What's up, Evan? Nineheart send you?
I heard the demons attacked the Rien Islands. But that's not why I'm here. I came here to find you.
Huh? What do you need with me?
Okay, so from what I can tell over here, this design is actually like Iran's second redesign. She had her initial design kind of kept her kind of within the more so within the original Maplestory art style, and then she had a redesign somewhere in the middle. It kind of gave her a more, for lack of better terms, a more sexy appearance. The axe got a little smaller, a little more trimmed down, and then I think this is that design, that second design. Whereas the current design right now is a little more confident looking rather than schmecksy.
Here's the story.
You explain what happened with Afrian and Freud's memories.
What? Afrians. Dang it all, I knew I should have gone after them.
It's nobody's fault. We miss him too, but we have Freud's memories, and we need to act on them. We need your help, Auron.
You sure? I'm still missing a bunch of my own memories, not to mention my muscles.
Okay, so it appears that some of this storyline has not been rewritten yet to incorporate the new rewrite of Iran yet.
I'm not all I'm cracked up to be. But you know, I was getting real sick of waiting around to be attacked. If there's any way I can help, I'm down to lend a hand. Go find the others for now. We'll link back up in a rev.
Of course. You can count on me.
It's all coming back to me now. This must be how Freud felt. Well then, I've got a party to attend, don't I?
All right. Cool. So, all right. Now where do we go? Luminous, Mercedes, or Phantom? Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point in the story that, at least this point of the story right now, at least all part of all of the thing right now, especially with Shade's rewrite currently, he hasn't been reattached or retethered to the main timeline yet. So, in all technicality, he's probably still getting forgotten. And if I also remember right, he's kind of made a kind of sort of a home for himself in Victoria Island. So he's just kind of staying put for now. He hasn't really been traveling much. But I don't think they've incorporated the new storyline of not Phantom, Shade just yet. All right, so we got 3 for Phantom. All right, let's go. I believe this is Phantom, so let's try Megasha.
You're heading to Megasha, right? Megasha? Wow, that's going pretty far. Are you meeting up with Phantom? I heard he's in Megasha. It'll take a bit, so make yourself comfy. Now, to Megasha!
Let's go! The fabled rogue, capable of acquiring anything, emerges after centuries with the revered title of hero.
Well, isn't this a sticky wicket? I guess he didn't inherit Freud's quick thinking. Let's play a while, shall we?
Phantom, wait up! Where did he go? This way?
Why is he running away? Because he's a thief?
It's not like we're trying to turn him in or something.
Seriously, who's ever heard of a dragon detective? So, Phantom's a master of disguise, right? He could be posing as someone.
Huh? That guy saw us and then ran away. That's pretty suspicious. Let's go after him.
What's the big idea, pal?
Why'd you run away from us? You're Phantom, aren't you? Mir, rough him up so he doesn't escape.
Okay.
I feel like Phantom would have been able to dodge that.
Whoops. Looks like we have the wrong guy. Sorry.
Who the heck doesn't run away when they see a dragon?
But wait, if you're not Phantom, where is he?
Maybe we should check over there. What do you think, Huh? Where'd you go?
Just toasted some innocent guy.
Sprout as green as you belongs in a salad bowl. Did you really think you could catch me?
Wait, was this all just a test? Sorry I didn't win your game, but we've got more important things to deal with right now.
The Demon Army. Yes? Platoons have been cropping up all over Maple World. I'm pretty well connected, you know.
Well, the army is one thing, but there's more to it.
Alright. The real test begins now. No one will think less of you if you turn tail under circumstances like these.
I'm not going to run away. Afrian and Freud believed in me. I won't let them down.
I see. Well, it would be rather gauche of me to ignore an invitation. I'll rendezvous with you all when the time comes.
Really? Thanks. I'll be waiting for you.
Cancel my evening plans, ladies.
You're not going to get the ship blown up again, are you? If you are, a heads up would be great.
You've got to bet big to win big, you know?
Sir, the transfer device is primed. Will you be returning presently?
The hero act doesn't really suit me, but it looks like this is my cue to step up. That's your play, isn't it, Freud?
All right, we got Freud. Well, at least we got him interested. Alrighty. So now, who do we got? We have Luminous, I like to call him the Silver Mage, because, you know, he's got the light and dark thing going on. He's kind of balanced it at this point. Or we have Mercedes, the Queen of the Elves. Who do we go next? What say you, chat? Both chats, really. Both of you guys are invited to both YouTube and or Twitch. Mercedes, vroom vroom! Okay. So, Mama Rednecks, I take it that is a vote for Mercedes? All right. Got 2 for Mercedes. What say the rest of you? Elenia, okay. That's 1 for Luminous, I believe. All right. Going once. Going twice. And sold. We're going to drop in on Her Majesty Mercedes.
You're heading to Elul, right? Well, in Reeve, pay Mercedes a visit. She's not too far from there. Well then, let's go.
Elul, home of the elves. The curse of bitter cold that's blanketed this place hundreds of years ago still lingers, even after the return of their ruler.
As we expected, it seems no magic can lift the curse of the Black Mage.
We only just escaped the confines of our icy prisons. Our children, being much weaker, have little chance of breaking free. Ah, welcome back, Your Majesty.
Here. The leaves of these winter flowers are said to counteract curses. Will they be of any help?
Maybe so.
Then I'll go gather more. There should be plenty where I found them. Please, hold on until I return.
Wait a moment, Your Majesty. Why not take a break here in the village?
Well, the leaves won't gather themselves.
That is important, yes. But it's clear as a summer's day that you haven't been resting.
There's no point in running yourself ragged. Your people will understand if you need to rest for a short while.
Maybe you're right.
Your Majesty! Oh, good you're here. You have a visitor.
But who?
Check it out, Master. There's some funky-looking fruit in here. Elven stuff sure is weird, huh?
Just... Ah, okay.
Come on, Mir. Behave yourself.
The second I saw the dragon, I was like, he's gotta be Freud's successor, right? But, like, the kid's nothing like the old Dragon Master.
Well, they are different people after all. But don't worry. He's a good kid. It'll be easier to talk here, away from the others.
It's also a headcanon of mine, especially when the old story of Mercedes first came out. I think there was even maybe even part of the Evan storyline, where Mercedes, it seems she was especially resistant to accepting Yvonne as, I know I'm saying it weird, but that's just what's gonna be. So deal with it. Mercedes seemed to be the most resistant to accepting Yvonne as the new Dragon Master, and something tells me that Mercedes and Freud back in the day, I want to say they had a really, really close relationship. Maybe something like Gandalf and Galadriel did, from at least from the movies, not from the books. I haven't read the books, so I can't say anything about that. But it seemed like they had a really close relationship, and so when Mercedes found out that Freud was gone, she was really hurt. At least this was back in the old storyline, way back when it first came out, from what I remember. So, and if maybe even something more than that. Maybe they were romantically involved at some point, but at the very least, I would say that Mercedes and Freud had a very, very, very close relationship as friends. That's my own headcanon. It is never, as far as I know, it's never been stated in the game, nor has there been anything else that says that, but that is my own theory, shall we say.
I was surprised to see you. What brings you here so suddenly?
Please listen.
I'll get straight to the point. We need your help, Mercedes.
I see. So, Afrian, how are you two faring?
We'll manage. But for now, we need to focus on carrying out the mission Freud and Afrian gave us. We need to gather the 5 heroes. That's why we need you, Mercedes.
He said that? In that case, I have no choice but to accept. The Queen of the Elves will join forces with the Dragon Master once more.
Thank you so much. We'll all be meeting up in Arev. I look forward to seeing you there.
It seems I'm following your lead again. But this time, you're not here to see it through. I have no regrets. Not now. Not ever. Duty calls. And one befitting of a queen, don't you think, Freud?
All right. So we got one last one. Let's go check it out. Luminous. As I like to call him, the Silver Mage.
You're heading to Elenia, right? Why don't you visit Luminous while you're in Elenia? He's not too far from there. Anyway, let's get going. Let's go!
The magician who helped seal away the Black Mage during Maple World's darkest hour. The one who possesses the power of both light and dark simultaneously now resides in the depths of the forest, honing his inner peace. Well, what would we vote on? To visit Luminous or visit Luminous?
You may come out now, Heaven.
So, you knew I was here, huh?
We're looking for a magician, but all we found is a full-blown detective.
Magic is but one tool in a true mage's arsenal. Beyond the physical demands of spellcasting, one must also know which magic is appropriate for each situation. They must have pragmatic foresight, the ability to guide oneself out of the darkness. Keep your senses focused, Evan.
Right.
I take it there is some connection between the timing of your visit and the rising number of demon soldiers. Tell me what happened.
Afrian is...
You explain what happened with Afrian and Freud's memories. Luminous seems lost in thought.
So, the great Onyx Dragon meets a regal end, honoring his oath to his master. And now the onus of following in their footsteps falls to you.
Yeah, but those are some very big footsteps. So I could really use your help, Luminous.
I'd like to, but understand that I have my own responsibilities to tend to.
What's going on, Lumi?
Lumi.
Lania? I told you to stay inside until it's safe to come out.
Oh, wow! A dragon! You didn't tell me you were expecting guests. Hi there! Are you Lumi's friends?
I thought so, but there's been a lot of scolding and cold shouldering going on.
Mir!
Oh, Lumi. They're clearly tired. You shouldn't be so hard on them. Please, come in and rest for a while.
But Lania...
Shush you. This is my house, and these are my guests.
Oh, she told him, didn't she?
Make yourselves at home.
Evan and Mir both have kind hearts, don't they?
If only having a kind heart were all it took to be a competent mage.
Why are you so strict with Evan?
He's had to learn the rigors of magic on his own, without the guidance of a mentor. I'd like to impart what I can to him in the short time we have together.
But you and your friends will help him, right?
I'd have to leave you here by yourself.
Don't be such a worrywart, Lumi. You won't be gone for long, right?
I'll strengthen the barrier before I go.
I'll pack you all some lunches.
Okay, so something tells me that that particular scene happens at the end of the Luminous storyline. So at the very least, Luminous has reached level 200. At least that's what tells me. So that's where that story could be, because at that point, Linnea remembers who she used to be, and if you want to check that out, I believe I have it up on YouTube. If I don't, I'll see if I can get it up there soon. But Luminous and Linnea have a past that goes way further back than that. So yeah, give it a check out if you can. Alright, so where are we going now?
It looks like everyone that's supposed to meet has arrived. It's about time for our appointment. Shall we depart on the Sky Ferry?
Alright, so we got everybody. Cool!
Understood. Then let's head to the Sky Ferry.
It's almost time, but nobody's here.
Do you think they might have gotten lost?
These are heroes we're talking about? Not me forgetting how to get to the market.
You shouldn't put yourself down so much. You are Freud's heir, after all. Have some confidence.
Phantom!
Does this qualify as arriving fashionably early? What do you think, Mercedes?
I'd say you have a little too much free time on your hands. Have you finished restoring the Lumiere?
He strikes me as the type to simply buy a whole new ship instead.
There's a reference to what happened in Blac Heaven when it basically got destroyed.
You all made it!
My, oh my. The years have not been kind to you, Luminous.
You're one to talk.
Don't fret, Evan. These two are always at each other's throats. More importantly, where's Aaron?
She'll arrive in style, as usual.
Speak of the devil.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah!
What's with the looks? Do I have something in my teeth?
Not even amnesia can keep you from being yourself, huh?
A few missing memories aren't gonna keep me down. Besides, I'll get them back in no time.
I must say, it's quite surreal to be reunited like this. We've all gone our own way for such a long time.
It's hard getting sentimental when I haven't seen you all in a couple 100 years. Am I wrong?
That's neither here nor there. We've gathered today for a purpose. Evan, tell us more about Freud's memories.
He said we're supposed to help you out, right?
But wait, didn't he mention that there were 5 friends? Evan aside, there are only 4 of us.
That's right. I'm not sure how, but we're missing someone.
Hey, look at there, Iris. You got your thing. Hey, we're missing a person.
Who's this mystery hero then?
Only those who participated in the final battle are considered heroes. And it was only us 4 and Freud who fought. I'm certain of that. However, something feels amiss. When I cast my memories back, it always feels as if something isn't right. Not only my memories of the final battle, but of all the time we spent together.
You get that too? It's been bugging me for ages. I think I made a promise or something, but I keep drawing blanks when I try to remember the details.
I'd always thought it was just my imagination.
A hole in my memories? Can't say I love that. So Evan, you've got a clue for us, right?
Well, there's one secret I learned through Freud's memories. It's about how the Black Mage was sealed. Luminous, do you remember anything about that?
I could scarcely forget. That seal was Freud's finest feat of magic. It warped space-time, trapping the target within a distortion. It's a spell that can only be made at a tremendous cost.
And do you remember what that cost was?
Well, theoretically... It can't be.
That's the secret Freud shared with me. The seal locks the target within the flow of eternal time. However, to do that, you have to sacrifice the time of one living person. Without time, the person vanishes from the world without a trace, not even in memories.
Do you mean to say one of our friends was sacrificed and erased from existence to seal the Black Mage?
Okay, so I don't remember if this was part of the originals thing or not. I'll have to go back on my YouTube channel and check it out. But I'm pretty sure this wasn't.
Now, there's a hero if there ever was one.
That would explain how he managed to craft such a powerful seal.
You should have let me be the sacrifice.
I'm sure if you search your hearts, you'll be able to remember something. I know Freud must have left behind these memories so we can find this person.
The cost of time magic isn't so easily negated, Evan. However, given all that we've learned, I do have one theory as to who this 5th hero may be.
As do I, though I'm not certain. There was someone who stood out recently.
I've got a hunch too. There was someone on the battlefield that put me at ease just by being there.
No sense beating around the bush, is there? I think we've all got the same name bouncing around in our heads right now. The mystery hero is...
Yeah, because nobody remembers his original name.
Is this a convening order from the Alliance? It's Demon Army. What's going on? I should join up with the Alliance forces.
Now, where is everyone stationed? How? How are you all here?
Lucky for us, Nineheart has the connections to find anyone in the Alliance.
Including Phantom, unfortunately.
You'll be eating those words later. I've got some new tricks up my sleeve.
Oh, really? Learned some new moves?
Is that really important right now? Shade?
Hold on, something feels funny about that name all of a sudden. Wasn't it something else before?
It's just Shade now.
All right, all right.
So that's how this came about. Freud planned our reunion from the start.
I'm pretty sure this is a whole rewrite here going on.
I know, right? But after everything we've been through, doesn't it feel good to have the gang back together again?
Don't forget to heap some praise onto Master.
You have a point. Without Evan's efforts, this meeting may never have happened.
That's enough sappy stuff for now. We still need to look at Freud's memories that Afrian saved for us. Remember?
Evan, you'll need to channel the Spirit Pact to temporarily link our thoughts. Focus on the power Freud left behind, then reach out and touch our minds.
Leave it to me. Mentally bonded, we opened up Freud's memories. But to our surprise, there wasn't much there at all. Just the location of some ruins. And that Freud had prepared something to maintain balance. We would have to search the Nihal Desert of Osiria in search of the ruins of memory, Abraxas. So there are ruins hiding out in the middle of nowhere. We've got no time to waste. Let's go.
Hold on a moment. While acting upon Freud's message is important, we can't ignore the demon army.
Isn't the Alliance poised to meet their advance?
Yes, but that's not what I'm concerned about. Demons were sent to my hiding place, which means Damien somehow knows where we are.
Now that you mention it, they did attack Rien, too.
So you're saying we'll need to employ some trickery to avoid being tracked?
A decoy. But there's nobody we can trust with such a dangerous task.
How about this? We split up into two teams. One goes searching for the ruins, while the other looks for Damien. It's definitely risky, but if we can make it work, it'll be a big win for the Alliance.
You know I love a good gamble. Let's draw cards to determine the teams. Check your pockets. You'll find a card. Your teammates will be those with a matching suit.
It looks like I am with Evan and Luminous. As Freud's successor, Evan should be on the team going to the ruins.
Shade, Phantom, and I will go after Damien then. We'll find him and teach that jerk a lesson.
Be careful in the ruins. There's no telling what awaits you.
You guys be careful too. Damien's sword is crazy strong. Good luck, everybody.
What happened here? He got traded out for the head security officer in the Mushroom Kingdom. Meanwhile, at the moment...
On whose authority do you trespass upon my family's land? You're unmistakably a demon, but the power that envelops you is an affront to nature. Put an end to this farce. It's time you show yourself, Commander.
Hello, brother.
Damien? But how? How are you alive? And that sword? But why do you possess that sword?
Everything changed on that day, hundreds of years ago. While you were out at war, my powers awakened. They overpowered me. and killed Mother. But I'm going to put everything back the way it was. Don't you worry.
To undo what happened that day, you swore your allegiance to the Black Mage?
Yes. So join me, brother. Let's fight together as commanders.
The Black Mage cannot be trusted. The moment you cease being useful to him, he'll cast you aside without a second thought.
Spoken like a weakling. Join me, and nobody will stand in our way.
Those who seek power always walk a path toward desolation. Have you forgotten what happened to Tynerum?
Of course not.
I know all too well.
Aren't you curious how I'm still alive after all these hundreds of years? When you allied with the Black Mage, the half-blooded demons got exiled back to Tynerum. And what do you think happened next? You know what they do to wingless demons there. Every single one had their soul ripped out. Except me.
And then I was chosen by the sword.
Don't be a fool, Damien. That blade wields you, not the other way around.
You sound just like that woman. I'll let you go. But don't expect mercy a second time. We are demons, after all. Don't cross my path again. This is the only one left for me.
All right. Alrighty, and that, my friends, fellow coins of the vault, is where we are going to call it for today. So thank you all for coming. I hope you were at least mildly entertained, if not had kind of a stabby in the heart. And we shall come back next week, where we shall continue on with Act 2 of Heroes of Maple, Abraxas. So keep a lookout for all things cool. Now, what I have in mind for this coming week, Wednesday we shall continue on with a writing stream. I shall be doing some more writing of stuff and things, and doing some writing on my original story that I've been meaning to get off the ground for a while. And this will give me a chance to do some more of it. Where we are right smack dab in the middle of May the Words. Whoops. Let's see. There we go. It's an event hosted by the same page, author Christie and writer Lee, all together. Bring together writers of all walks and skill levels so that we can just help each other move along and get better at our craft and just put words on the page. And then at the end of it, all together, at least during the streams or whatever it is, whenever it is you're writing, you can use the tracker there and add your words and attribute them to any one of the streamers who are a part of the May the Words event. Here is a list of all of them. Be sure and go and check them out. Give them a follow, say hello, and a punch in the face and tell them I told you to do so. And that's what we'll be doing Wednesday. And then on Friday, we shall be coming back with I'll be doing some more writing on that. But at the same time, we shall also be opening it up to have reading short stories that go along with this writing prompt. I do have it up on my YouTube channel, so you guys can go check that out over in like the community post section, so you can check it out in detail and all the rules and such. But we shall be reading those along with doing some writing on stories and everything, and all that is cool. And on Wednesday, that stream will be starting at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, assuming that work is not just absolutely knackered me into the ground. And the Friday stream will start at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then next week, we shall be back with more of the Maplestory main storyline, or Heroes of Maple. And that will be starting at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And hopefully this time I will remember to put it in the proper category of Maplestory rather than writing and reading. But yes, that's kind of what I have in mind. So I hope to see you guys then.
There's a feeling deep inside. Let it be your prayer. Show me the power you can hide.
Thanks for coming to my stream. Get some rest, dream of tomorrow, and keep the imagination rolling. I go live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at these times, so if you don't want to miss a stream, subscribe or follow to become a coin of the vault. May the Words is rolling all month long, and we have a collective goal of 1.5 million words. Be sure and check out these other May the Words streamers for all things writing, and give them a follow too. I hope to see you next time, so until then, my friends.
The you that's hidden deep down, and like the fire in yourself. Never be afraid to fall, throw yourself into it. Victory's waiting for you. Go fight, show your energy. Don't slow down, no time to wait. Nothing's stopping you now. It's gonna be your day. Hopes and wishes never fade. Fight to make them stronger. Nothing will take them from you. Go